Hello, welcome again. Today in our series concerning different Medigap policies and plans, we're going to discuss Plan M. M as in Martha. Okay, it's one of the last plans available. The next one will be Plan N when we get to that. But Plan M is very specific. It has a very specific customer. It has a pretty good selection of benefits with it. However, it does have one little kink, and depending on how often you intend or can stay away from overnight hospital visits, Plan M may look very attractive from a cost standpoint. So let's go ahead and discuss some of our warning labels, cautionary statements, before we get into what Plan M is and what all it has to offer. First thing is, Medigap policies, Medicare supplement plans, these are all the same thing, they're just used interchangeably. These are designed to pick up any leftover cost from Parts A and Parts B original Medicare that is administered by the federal government. This has nothing to do, this is all completely separate from Medicare Advantage. Okay, so just put Medicare Advantage over here, put your supplements, plans, and original Medicare parts over here, and that'll help keep your thinking straight in this confusing world of Medicare. Now, the supplements take care of the cost that's left over from Part A and Part B original Medicare. Remember, they carry a large portion of that bill. They leave you with 20% or so, depending on what the charge is, and then you've got to take care of that. By you taking care of that, that could mean that you have went out and purchased a Medigap policy to take care of that for you. Okay, so that's why we're having these discussions now, so you can evaluate these different policies and determine which one's going to be a best fit. Obviously, cost is a large factor in that, but what it provides is also a large factor in that. The benefits that it provides, depending on your lifestyle, may or may not be the best fit for you, and you may be able to save some money by switching to another plan. Okay, so let's look at that. Plan M covers 100% of all the things I'm about to mention right now. If you want to read along with me, I am in your handy Medicare U government publication that keeps coming and coming to the house every year, along with tons of other mail items, I'm sure. Now, when you look at this, you're going to notice one thing. It covers your Part A coinsurance, your Part B coinsurance. It has your first 3 pints of blood, your Part A hospice, your skilled nursing facility care. One of our cautionary warning labels, skilled nursing facility care is not long-term care. And your Part A deductible, but your Part A deductible has a little bit of a caveat with it, doesn't it? All the other things I mentioned are covered 100%. Let's go ahead and address what's not covered at all. Would be your Part B deductible. You'd still have that charge. You'd still have your Part B monthly premium. You would still have Part B excess charges. Look at our other videos. We have ways to avoid those. And foreign travel emergency care, you actually have that with Plan M. So if you travel outside the U.S., this may be something you want to consider. Your Part A deductible, you get to share 50% of that. Your Part A deductible, almost $1,500. That's a large expense. The fact that you're willing to cost share that should mean that your insurance carrier that's offering this plan will offer you lower monthly premiums. If they're not, then you need to shop that plan around to different carriers to see if someone can beat them. You're carrying a large expense there, and this is the reason why. And it's not just the fact that you're carrying 50% of that, $1,500 charge. Let's say, depending on what year you're in, this amount's going to change. Okay, so keep that in mind. I'm just talking in general strokes here, but it's going to be around that amount. You can be hit with that Part A deductible more than once in a calendar year, especially if your hospital stays are far enough apart. Okay, so if that's the case, you're taking on a large amount of risk that the insurance company's not having to take on, so they should reward you with lower premiums. Now, for you individuals that say, you know what, I may do a little foreign travel, I have more outpatient work, I hardly have no inpatient work that I'm expecting, then if you're not intending on staying in a hospital, unless some unforeseen circumstance occurs, and you have a little bit of money set aside in case you do have to stay and cover that party deductible once or twice, then Plan M becomes something that you may want to look into. It can be very attractive because obviously, like I said, those monthly premiums are lower, yet you're getting all of these benefits. Plus, you're getting the fact that you can go anywhere in the country and see any medical provider that accepts Medicare and just throw your card on the table and says, listen, doc, get me back in the room and check me out. So that's great. So maybe Plan M is something you want to explore. If it is, then work with an independent agent, shop the different carriers. Now also keep in mind, Plan M is not as popular as some of the other plans, the most popular plans being F, G, and N right now. But if it's offered in your service area, it matches what your lifestyle is or what you think your lifestyle is going to be, you'd like to save a little bit of money, you can do a lot worse than Plan M. So give it a shot. Feel free to subscribe, like, share our videos. You can reach us at CumberlandSeniorBenefits.com. We're always here to answer any questions that you may have. And otherwise, we will see you on another video. Thanks for watching.